And welcome to Savage Gamer. On today's show, we're going to be counting down my top 10 picks for hidden gems on the original Wii. There's a lot of games that released on the Wii, and let's be honest, quite a few of them were shovelware and crap. There's also the games that everybody knows about, like Mario Galaxy and Mario Kart and all your standard Nintendo titles. But these are a lot of games that probably flew really under the radar, and I think you guys are going to enjoy. I have a very large Wii collection, and I think one day I'm going to probably show it off. But for now, we're going to count down my picks for the top 10. Hope you guys enjoy.
It's just so beautiful. All blue and white. I never knew.
Good morning, Captain. Maomi or Ashina. Reporting for duty, sir.
They're children?
They're excellent pilots, every single one.
Only open fire now!
I want to fight you. That's all I ask for.
At number 10, we have Skycrawlers, Innocent Aces. This is actually like a flight simulator with a little bit of like anime thrown in on it. If you've played Crimson Skies on the original Xbox, or like the more recent arcadey versions of Ace Combat, you'll be able to play this just fine. It's very story-driven for a flight simulator, which is you don't see very often, especially with anime. The story is very good. I don't think very many people at all own this game on the Wii. And on top of everything else, it's only like $5 to $10 on eBay right now. So it's really cheap to pick up. I can't recommend this enough for the price. Just the story alone, it's great. I would highly recommend that you go pick this up before it continues and eventually skyrockets. Once more people spotlight this, this is going to go up, so grab it while you can.
Something wrong here. Hard to concentrate on his voice.
The object is known as a terma. It's an ancient artifact, very powerful. Indeed, strong.
So, Bennett tried for the Terma and hired Frank to go after the Terma for him. Either these ghosts are real and your whole worldview just got knocked into a hat, or there's some kind of high altitude hallucination.
We have Cursed Mountain. This is a more traditional survival horror game that actually released on the Wii, which, again, is one of those that I don't really think very many people know about. It's really cool. It takes place like in a frozen tundra, dealing with like supernatural and like ancient artifacts and stuff like that. It's really cool to see survival horror on the Wii. There wasn't a lot that released on it, and even still, this generic cover here kind of hid a great game. I mean, I think a lot of people saw this, thought it was going to be a budget title, and passed on it like a lot of people did. But down the road, when people were kind of re-exploring a lot of the games, this is one of those literally hidden gems that nobody knows about, and they still don't. It goes for like $10 on eBay, and it's something that you really need to add to your collection if you're wanting to build a great selection of Wii games.
No matter who the opponent is, I'll be sure to give it everything I've got.
We have Victoria's Boxers. I know, I've never featured a sports title on here before, but this is a really unique fighter. It's definitely anime inspired. It has cutscenes, which is pretty cool. It also plays very similar to Punch-Out. If you've played Punch-Out on the Wii, you'll be at home on this. Again, this is another title that, looking at the cover, is just generic, and you're going to think it's a budget title, but in reality, it really wasn't. It's fantastic, it's fun, and again, like the last two, cheap, like $5-10 right now. You can pick this one up, and it's put by Xseed, which is a company that puts out a lot of anime-inspired games, which typically go up in value down the road. I'd pick this one up if I was y'all guys. Number 7, we have Castle Shigami 3. It's a top-down shooter. You know how much I like those, and I always got to feature one on here. Anime-inspired. I believe this game also originally released on the PlayStation 2, and then it got ported to the Wii with some enhancements. This game is fantastic. This one is starting to go up in price. Unlike the last few I've featured, this one's around $20-25. Shooters tend to go up quicker. It's a fantastic game. It's been featured on quite a few Hidden Gems videos, and that's why I didn't put it any higher. The side note, you're going to notice there are some games I don't leave out that I don't even feel like they're Hidden Gems at this point. People know No More Heroes. People know Mad World and Dokapon Kingdom. Those are kind of out there already. I might feature those in a different list down the road, but that's just a side note. But yeah, this game's fantastic. I definitely would pick it up. It's got a lot of cool mechanics, let you switch between elements and stuff. If you like bullet hells, you'll love this one, so pick it up.
It's that same dream again. I'm so sorry I wasn't there.
I'm all alone again.
I don't know what's going on. I was looking at this site, then my cell phone rang.
There are many locations within the mnemonic abyss, but they all share a single origin.
It's only a matter of time before I become part of this world.
Number 6, we have Calling. It's a Japanese survival horror game that released on the Wii. I believe it got featured by PewDiePie and a few other people, so it's a little less of a hidden gem, and that's why it's not higher on my radar. It's a fantastic game, though, nonetheless. First-person survival horror, 4 different characters you can play as. It's another one that is a little bit more up in price. It's like $30-35. I think that might have something to do with PewDiePie and a few other people featuring it, but it's a great game. Like I mentioned earlier, there's not a lot of survival horrors on it, but it's a fantastic one, and you should really add this one to your collection for sure.
From a distant world, the threat of an evil emperor has driven a hero to Earth. He seeks only two things: a worthy ally to join him in his quest, and jelly beans. A Boy and His Blob. Feed the blob jelly beans to transform him into 15 amazing objects. Join forces to solve puzzles and defeat the Emperor's troops. With the help of a magical visitor, an ordinary boy can do the extraordinary.
Let's go!
Travel from Earth to Bloblonia through 40 breathtaking levels. Find hidden treasure to open 40 additional challenge levels. And save Bloblonia from evil. The heartwarming story of two unlikely heroes who discover a friendship that spans the universe. A Boy and His Blob.
At number 5, we have A Boy and His Blob. This is a fantastic 2D platformer. It's very animation. It's like a very smooth cel-shaded animation to it. Very cutesy, very lighthearted story. But it's really fun. I mean, it's got great puzzles. It's got a fun story. It's kind of a sequel to a game that released on the original Nintendo way back in the day, if you remember that one. It's also a hidden gem on the NES, in my opinion. But this is a great game. You need to pick this one up, add it to your collection. $20-25 right now at most on eBay. Do yourself a favor and add this to your collection.
Desert seems like a dead place, but it's alive. You may think you're all alone out there, but you're not.
Have you ever seen, like, scorpions and stuff out here?
Desert's not the kind of place you want to just go stumbling around.
Hey, I hit something. This don't make any sense. What are these squiggly things all over?
Number 4, we have Deadly Creatures. This is a very bizarre but awesome game. You play as a freaking spider. I don't even know what else to say about it. It's got top-notch voice acting and has Billy Bob Thornton and Dennis Hopper in it, which is really cool. They're like the antagonist, if you will. It's really funny, but it's fun. It's like an action-adventure game with a little bit of survival in it. But it's so bizarre, and it was only on the Wii, and this is one of those games that, again, look at the cover. Who would even think this is any good? But this was a great game that nobody bought, nobody knew about, and just fell under the radar. And it's like, again, like, I bought this for $3.95. You can get it for like $10 on eBay. Pick this up. For the price, just listening to Billy Bob Thornton and Dennis Hopper on there is worth it.
桃姫は東から西へ、喜助は西から東へ、元禄を舞台にする2つのお話。旅の道中で出会うは敵か味方か、爽快感を徹底的に追求した縦横無尽ノンストップ剣撃アクション、ついに見参。迫る悪鬼をひらりとかわし、電光石火の剣撃乱舞。初心者安心無双モード、つわもの歓迎修羅モード、2つのモードで大暴れ。108分の妖刀に秘めたる奥義を解き放ち、行く手を阻む地味猛量。向いてこれを切り捨てん。
3, we have Muramasa Demon Blade. This is a phenomenal 2D action-adventure game. Beautifully rendered cel-shading. I think it got ported to the Vita, if I'm not mistaken. But either way, on both of these systems, it was just under the radar on both. And that's a criminal shame, because this is an amazing game. If you played Odin Sphere on the PS4 that just got recently released, plays very similar to that. It's got RPG elements in it, which is really cool. Multiple endings. I can't say enough about this game. This game is amazing. $20-$30. Add it.
Zale, tell me what your dream is.
My dream?
Balancing on the edge of a knife. That's how we live our lives.
Guess they don't like mercenaries here either.
So what else is new? That's our boss, Count Argonan. In only a few years, he's expanded his family's power and influence significantly.
When my father passed away, my uncle inherited his title and land. This place changed a lot after that.
Zale, nobles are out of our league. All the more so with the Count's niece.
If you swear absolute loyalty to me, I will knight you and your friends. And if you so desire, even marrying Kanishka might not be out of the question.
It's not some fairy tale world of knights and princesses like in the stories. People cheat and murder for their own gain.
She is my betrothed. What I do with her is my business. Stand aside.
There is no freedom here, only treachery and deceit. I don't want you to live in a world like that.
It's no dream. Follow me, and I swear I'll make knights out of all of you.
I'll join them. Someday.
At number 2, we have The Last Story. This is an amazing RPG, criminally underlooked on the Wii, and overshadowed by Xenoblade. I had so much fun playing this game. The combat mechanics are similar to that of Kingdom Hearts, give or take a little bit. The story is phenomenal. If I'm not mistaken, one of the original Final Fantasy creators was involved with making this. It's a crying shame it didn't sell as many copies as it did. You need to add this to your collection like right now. It's already up to, I think, like $30 to $40, and it's going to continue to rise as the Wii slowly gets trickled out of GameStops and places like that. This is a must play if you're a Japanese RPG fan. So add this to your collection.
Head east of here, and you will reach a tall red tower. I can't promise, but there you might find other survivors besides yourself. At that moment, I was truly alone. Fragile dreams. Farewell, ruins of the moon.
Who are you? Tell me.
My name's Seto.
At number 1, we have Fragile Dreams. This is a really cool survival RPG game that released for the Wii. Clearly, by the trailer, you can tell that it's very anime-inspired. It has multiple endings, and it just had a gripping story. It kept me playing from beginning to end. And most importantly of all is, how many of you guys actually even know what this game is? Most people did not pick this up. It only got like a few reviews. It just didn't get any kind of notoriety at all. Which is a good thing when you're looking for hidden gems, because not many people have it. Not many GameStops have it in stock. No one has this game, and it's already up to like $35 to $40 on eBay because what little copies came out are bought up now. I got lucky, and actually I'm one of the few people who bought this when it released way back in the day. I can't say enough about it. It has great voice acting. I would add this to your collection right away before it goes up to even more. That being said, that's all my games today. I hope you guys liked my list. Again, like I mentioned in the video earlier, games like Xenoblade, like Mario Galaxy, all the like those types of games everyone knows about on the Wii. I try my best to usually not include games that you probably should know about already, like No More Heroes, like I said earlier. If it is, I may do just my personal top favorite games on the Wii list at some point, which I'm sure down the road I will. But right now, when I'm doing hidden gems, I'm trying to shed some light on some games that people didn't play and aren't on everybody's list. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll be working on a couple more lists. I'm going to try to start cranking them out faster since we're going into Christmas. I know people are looking for games to add to their collections, so I would love to try to give a list for people to possibly get collectors that they might want for gifts. I'm also going to be doing my picks for the Game of the Year later this year. It's been a rough year, and I have quite a few that are in mind. I'm currently playing through Mario Odyssey right now, which is an amazing game. And I also picked up Evil Within 2, which is on my list. But yeah, I'll be doing pickups videos in the future too. I'm going to start trying to get some more videos out quicker for you guys. But as always, I don't want to ramble any longer. Leave any thoughts, comments down below. Any games that you might think I should go check out on the Wii, which would be interesting. I've played a lot of them. I would love to see if you have some maybe I hadn't played. And always, please subscribe. Please share. Let's grow this channel. I appreciate all the subscribers I'm getting. Thank you guys so much, and let's keep it rolling.